Hey guys, Tom here.
I'm using my Geiger counter in my bathroom.
Why are you in the bathroom, Tom?
I don't know, Tom. I would record somewhere with good recording acoustics, but that's too obvious.
That's too mainstream.
Yeah, no, people in the climbing society don't do that.
Oh dear. But anyway, welcome to the second Cheesily Powerful podcast.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome! So yes, it's just me and Adam here today.
Yes, of course, we've already missed Halloween.
We've missed a lot of things. You guys have been so busy with university.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Too many indeeds.
That's one indeed too many. But yes, we have some interesting topics to talk about and more of our crazy mishaps out in London and...
I think we'll decide whether it's interesting later.
Yeah.
That's yet to be decided.
Our first topic I think we should discuss is
Our illustrious fan
our
who popped out of the blue.
Now, does anyone know who is the law?
The law. I am the law.
Yes, I think we do have to mention that at the bottom of our last podcast we discovered a comment from
A certain gentleman that we were familiar with.
Yes, we found a comment that actually stated there is no escape from the law, and we thought, who is this? Who's commented?
Yeah.
Who's commented this? And
Yeah. You may remember in our last episode, I mean, the whole title of it is Judge Dredd. And you may remember a certain story about us bumping into a certain judge who happened to be following us through London, it appeared. Well, it seems that his pursuit of us did not stop in the physical world.
I wouldn't say following. It's sort of a coincidental.
I don't know. I don't think
it's coincidence. It has to be.
It can't be coincidence.
It has to be coincidence.
It can't be. It's too scary to be coincidence.
But yes, we decided to look at whose YouTube channel this was, and purely by chance, it turned out to be the judge from Forbidden Planet, who we'd met in London.
Judge Burdis.
Ah, yes, Judge Burdis.
Yes, I'm sorry, we got your name wrong. It's not Judge Dredd, it's Judge Burdis. Please don't kill us.
Too late now. He'll be knocking at our doors, and
You violated the law.
we'll just hear the door being slowly pummeled down like a plank of wood with his truncheon.
Oh god. I thought it was scary enough when I got woken up by 2 zombies the other night.
Wait, when was this? What?
Well, I was lying in my bed, dreaming sweet dreams, when suddenly I heard a moaning at my chamber door.
I'd be rather worried. This is starting to sound a little bit strange.
Well, maybe I should say a rapping. It was more of a rapping at my chamber door. And who should burst in through the door than 2 females of the undead persuasion.
As you do.
Yes, where they attempted to arouse me from my slumber, and I was having nothing of it. Undead or not, I shall not be awoken when I'm asleep. I do enjoy my sleep. Yes, anyway, it appears 2 of my housemates had been filming a music video which featured zombies eating Father Christmas.
Okay.
The climax of the video, apparently they stab him with a Christmas tree.
As you do.
Yeah, and they decided it would be hilarious to knock on my door and burst in as zombies at 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I think it was earlier than that, probably more like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Sure. That's very kind of them.
Indeed. So, yes. Had any interesting situations yourself, Mr. Rose?
Not that I can recall as far. I think I've more or less explained most of my unusual mishaps. How about we move on to our next subject, which happened... What was the date? It was 2 or 3 weeks back now, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so. I have lost completely track of the time, so I can't recall, but I would have thought so, yeah. I'll let you field this one.
It was the 6th of October, I do believe.
Holy... Oh, God, is it that long ago?
It really was that long ago. We are 2
Yeah.
months overdue a podcast after all.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh dear, Barry. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
But believe it or not, that has some relevance to what we're going to be talking about.
It does have a lot of relevance, actually.
a lot
so-
of relevance.
So myself, my brother, and Adam ended up going to the Dragon Force concert at Shepherd's Bush in London. And
Yeah!
I have to say, Dragon Force, they're pretty awesome. But it was all about Alestorm, I think.
Were they awesome, though? Really? I stood there looking at that crowd, and they were barely amused.
You're talking about Dragon Force here, right?
Yes, Dragon Force.
Hmm.
They weren't that great, let's be honest.
They were okay, I guess.
They were okay, they were mediocre. Not awful, but not really very memorable.
So do you believe that Alestorm would have been better as the main act?
Alestorm, I mean, why are they still just supporting acts? I mean, they're way better than that. They need their own gigs, seriously.
Well, they do. Just
Sometimes. But I always see them as support, though. Never is the headline, in my experience, anyway.
It does seem to be a very rare occasion, and their tours where they are actually headlining do end up like Australia or North America and not actually here.
Much like the elusive Iron Maiden, who I've never managed to catch in this country.
Oh no, I managed to catch them about a year or so back at the O2 Arena.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know people have, it's just me personally, I've never managed to catch them. I always miss them. They're like a wild animal. I'm not there at the right moment to get them in my sights.
Ah, I see. But yes, back to the Shepherd's Bush Empire.
Yes.
So, it was quite a small venue, it's quite nice. It's not a huge arena stadium.
No, I have to say it's not bad for all the venues I've been to. It's one of the better ones.
It seemed it was a lot more intimate, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've got that balance down. You know, the balance of intimacy and some places are so intimate that they make you feel like you're in a very small room. This was intimate, but it also felt spacious as well.